begin, it's just, we look back at this year, 2020, and it's been frustrating for us all, hasn't it? I mean, it's just been frustrating. The year began with promise, and then it moved to the unknowns. It became a year of trials and shutdowns and loss of income and jobs, a year of isolation and depression, anger, bitterness. I mean, all this has been part of 2020. It's a year of increased domestic violence and suicide, a year of broken relationships where we've been divided by politics and policies. Man, it's been a frustrating year. Our elder team began the year with prayer and planning. We started in January. We were all excited about the possibilities of this new year. And then all of a sudden, part of our goals was to kind of expand our ministry by bringing Daniel full-time. And we wanted to offer Sunday morning electives. I mean, that was part of our goal. We wanted to finish the kitchen. We wanted to expand our outreach into our community. We wanted to see our church grow. I mean, those were all the dreams that we had, and then everything was turned upside down. So as I look back, was any of this that happened in 2020 a surprise to God? It really wasn't it? I mean, he wasn't surprised by any of this. And so then the second question that I think about when I think about all of this has been frustrating to us, but since it wasn't a surprise to God, can we believe that God works all these things together for our good? I mean, that's what the Scripture says. I mean, we have to believe that. We have to embrace that. And we believe that God's hand is leading us each step of the way. We have to believe that. This was true in the book of Ruth that we just completed. It was true there. I mean, there was crisis after crisis after crisis, and they moved from here to there. But God's hand was leading each step of the way. And, we see that true in the bigger picture of Ruth, that God's hand was there, even though I'm sure that they struggled with what was going on just as we struggle with it right now. And they were frustrated and they were angry at times, saying, why is this happening to me? Well, it's true in the bigger picture of the Scripture as well. There were things that happened all along the way, but God's hand was in that process of leading and bringing us the Messiah, the King of Kings. And we are going to focus in on that as we look at once upon a time, once upon a Christmas, how God brought all these things together, again, for our good.